Y'all, this is going to be a bad day. The sun is not out. It is very dark and cloudy. We are told we're going to have a very severe storm that's going to bring 70-mile-an-hour wind, heavy downpours of rain, and tornadoes. So they already got us warned. I've gotten several alerts last night, and it seems to be a dangerous pattern going on across the country of weather. Some people are still in a heat wave in this country. And wow, I am not looking forward to today. I'm just praying that we don't lose power. So, ring of fire pattern brings dangerous heat, severe storms, flooding. So, where you see it in the red, which is most of the country, these are the places that either have dangerous heat or, like in my case, we don't have the heat, but we have a dangerous storm coming. Wow. From the sizzle scorcher in the south to severe storms in the east and mid-Atlantic, a ring of fire weather pattern will bring summer hazards to more than 40 million Americans for the first part of this week. Heat alerts stretch more than 1,000 miles from San Angelo, Texas to Jacksonville, Florida, where heat indexes could top 110 degrees in spots. Wow. Areas lie beneath a big, sprawling ridge of high pressure will bake while clockwise winds around the high edges will sling periodic severe thunderstorms. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for, y'all. And, you know, of course, people are panicking. That's what they always do when this stuff happens. For those along the edge, it's a 1-2 punch, a setup that begins for some with oppressive heat and humidity and could end with damaging storms. The heat, sauna weather is in the offing for people more than a dozen states. The heat dome spanning from I-35 Carter in Texas all the way to the East Coast. It's mainly in the Southeast that are seeing temperatures, in the high 90s and hundreds. In Dallas, the mercury is forecast to soar to 103 degrees on Tuesday, the hottest temperature there since July of last year. Dallas Fort Worth International Airport hit the century mark on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The average highs for this time of the year is about 96 degrees. In Galveston, the heat index remained above 100 degrees for an astonishing 41 hours late last week. The sultry conditions relentless even in the dead of the night. Yeah, I know what that feels like. Believe it or not, I know what it feels like when you're still in the 90s at night. We've experienced that. Orange, Texas started its work week on a not so pleasant note. The heat index had spiked to 111 degrees before 9 a.m. Woo! Yeah, that's hot. Thanks to an extreme dew point of 83 degrees. The technical meteorological term for that is yuck. So all of these places, Texas, Oklahoma, 103 degrees. Wow. Yeah, so a lot of these places are in triple digits. That's Nashville, Tennessee, 95 Monday, 98 Tuesday, and 91 Wednesday. Yeah, places are going through it. Woo. Storms, here we go. This is my area, where these two vastly different air masses clash. Severe storms are in the forecast. Some meteorologists call them ridge runners, since they are propelled around the edge of the blocking high, such as one parked over the south, with plentiful heat and moisture to tap into these storms could pack a punch, especially in the DC area on Tuesday. These environments, storms, sometimes have a tendency of being overachievers. Yeah. So you can see the area where it's going to be severe. You can see it in orange, and that's over my area. Yeah. And then you can see, some places are just going to get a lot of rain. The Storm Prediction Center has placed portions of the mid Atlantic, including Washington, Philadelphia, and Baltimore, under an enhanced risk for severe weather Tuesday. This category is not often used for the East Coast storm. Threats fully threats a full day in advance. It underscores the potential for Tuesday to feature a higher end severe event for the Washington area. Damaging winds and hail are possible, but a few supercells with a low end associated tornado risk may spin up along the warm front, because they're telling us we may get hit with a couple of tornadoes. So, New Jersey is in the zone to watch as well. It has already seen 8 tornadoes this year. Highly unusual for a state whose annual is 2. Yeah. So, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this stuff is going to be is going to become the norm for everybody. We're never going to go back to the way weather was even 10 years ago. Flooding. On the northern side of high, some flood risk is possible where storms may train over the same areas. A 24-hour rainfall total of 7.21 inches was recorded by the Weather Observer on the east side of St. Louis on Monday morning, while other amounts topped at 4 inches were measured nearby. A flash flood warning was issued for St. Louis early Monday, with more than 3 inches falling in just 90 minutes. Yeah, I mean, you notice those type of storms are the main ones that happen now. So here's flooding right here. Wow. That is a strip mall right there. Look at that parking lot. Granite City. I guess that's St. Louis. Wow. The risk of flooding is forecast to wane as the system jaunts east, but it is still something to watch, particularly Tuesday evening in New Jersey and spots just south of the New York City metro area, depending on how thunderstorm activity evolves. The Weather Prediction Center is included many of the areas under a slight risk of excessive rainfall. It seems like all of our storms are excessive rainfalls. I'm serious, y'all. A couple of times people had to be rescued in my state because it got so bad with the rain coming down. So I'm not going to be on edge. I'll just deal with whatever comes. It's not like I can stop the weather from happening. I can't. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. It looks like it's bad all over the darn country. It looks like it's bad everywhere. So it looks like, in areas where, like Texas and all over the Southeast, they are in the 90s and 100 temperature range. And a lot of other places are going to get heavy rain. So we got one of those coastal storms coming, and unfortunately, it looks like we're taking the brunt end. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.